We interrupt your daily programming. For this miss, please stand by for Doodles.
Well, hello there. Welcome to another Spooky Time special. Today we will be reading you a story from the subreddit r/NoSleep. A Glimpse of Hell. Story by Fortin.
So my story began on a typical Sunday. I was with my friends, hiking up a small mountain near my hometown in Norway. I was the first to reach the top, and as I looked out at the view, I slipped and fell. I hit my head on a rock as I fell, and everything went black. The next thing I remember is opening my eyes and seeing a bright light. I felt weightless and at peace. Then, as suddenly as the light appeared, it was gone and I was falling into darkness. I felt like I was falling for hours, but it could have just been seconds. I eventually hit the ground with a thud and looked around. I was in a dark place lit only by a few torches. I could see people walking around in the distance, but they were too far away to make out any details. I started walking towards them, but no matter how far I walked, they always seemed to stay the same distance away. After a while, I started to hear screams. They were coming from all around me, and they sounded like they were in pain. I covered my ears, but the screams just got louder. I tried to run away from them, but no matter where I went, they followed me. Eventually, I came to a clearing, and in the middle of it was a large lake of fire. People were floating in the lake, and their screams were the loudest of all. I watched in horror as they were consumed by the flames. I tried to turn away, but I couldn't. I was frozen in place, unable to look away from the suffering. The longer I watched, the more I felt myself sinking into the ground. Soon, I was up to my waist in the ground, and the screams were coming from inside my head. I don't know how long I was in that place, but eventually I died. I don't know how I know that, but I just know. As soon as I died, the pain stopped and the darkness faded away. I found myself back in the light, and I felt someone's presence with me. I turned to see who it was, and I saw my grandmother. She had died a few years before, and I was surprised to see her there. She told me that I was in heaven now, and I felt a sense of peace wash over me. However, she also told me that I had to go back. I didn't want to, but she said I had to. She said that I had a purpose to fulfill and that I wasn't done yet. I asked her what that purpose was. But she just smiled and said I would know when the time came. Then she gave me a push and I woke up. I was back on the mountain and my friends were gathered around me. They told me that I had been unconscious for 2 hours, but it felt like minutes to me. I don't know what happened to me during those 2 hours, but I do know that I will never forget it. I can't help but wonder if what I saw was really hell, or if it was just a glimpse of what's to come. Either way, I know that I don't want to go back there.
You humans have such funny reactions to our TV shows. It's almost worth paying for the $4.99 premium. Almost.
Wait, that was just a TV show for you.
Well, more like a child education program, but still.
I don't get paid enough for this.
What do you mean? We don't get paid at all.
Exactly. Anyways, listeners, this has been Alex in Voice with your weekly Spooky Time special. Hope you enjoy. Whatever this week's mess was. Remember to like and comment to get more videos like this. Subscribe to the channel for more art videos. And as Kitty Doodle says, stay pretty kitties.